Let's bring him in now. Guard for the Philadelphia 76ers, Tony Wroten. Tony, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Doing well. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it. My pleasure.
Let me ask you this now. Jahlil Okafor, third pick in the 2015 NBA draft, out in Summer League, off to a pretty decent start. Have you been watching him at all?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm watching all of his games, and, especially his opener, 20-9. It's just, just a great big man, huge hands who can catch, and looking forward to playing with him. It's just some, like any point guard's dream. So, I've been watching all the games and going to continue to watch Summer League and, look forward to the season.
Playing with a big like Okafor, it's got to have you working on that outside jumper because if he is dominant down low, definitely going to be a lot of open shots for you.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, and just different reads and, having a, not that we haven't had any, crazy, like, throwing into the post, but, Okafor is, one of the best, if not the best, going down to him post-man, in his draft. So, there's definitely going to draw a lot of double teams, and, we're looking forward to that. And, we're working out as if this, it's already going to be coming. So, I've been working every day in the gym, and it's going to be fun this season.
Now, you look at your Sixers, they made a move also during this free agency, adding Jason Thompson, Carl Landry, and last year's lottery pick, Nick Stauskas, from the Sacramento Kings. Your thoughts on that trade?
Oh, I like the trade, because Nick, he's a very good shooter. Like you said, when lottery pick is the reason why he was lottery pick, and, I follow him a lot, in college. So I liked his swag, the way he carried himself, being very confident. I liked his swag a lot. And with the Landrys and Thompson, bringing them in, we're a very young team. Me being only 22 years old, I was pretty much the vet on the team. So,
right.
Bringing them two guys in, it's a lot. It's going to be a big help for us on and off the court, for their veteran and, show us the ropes. So, I'm looking forward to playing with all them guys.
We're talking to 76ers guard Tony Wroten, and we talked about Jahlil Okafor. Sixers made him the third pick in the 2015 NBA draft. You also got Nerlens Noel. You also have Joel Embiid. Too many big guys out there in Philly?
No, you can never be too many big guys. I feel like because nowadays they're hard to come by, and we're blessed with three young, very good prospects, and And Nerlens Noel, with him playing a four, he's more mobile, you know what I'm saying, and he's stepping out and working on his mid-range. And, you got Joel, Embiid, and Okafor, who are just dominant, down low. So it's very fun, man. And another thing is just great competition. I feel like a lot of guys play a lot better when things are competitive. And, we're very young, so I feel like just definitely can't have too much big man. I just feel like in due time it's going to be something special.
Now you talked about Joel Embiid. We all know the situation with his foot. There's a lot of uncertainty with Joel Embiid. Have you heard anything? Have you talked to Joel?
I talk to Joel every day, but
okay.
With basketball and stuff like that, we kind of stay away from that. We just like, we're young, so we like to have fun and talk about other things, about video games and other things, just basketball, because that doesn't define us. We love it, but basketball is so serious that sometimes you lose track of other life. So when I'm talking to Joel, I'm never usually just talking about basketball or where's your or you come back this year, this and that. I try to stay away from that because I know a lot of people are always coming about that. But I can tell you, regardless, he's in great spirits and he's been looking great playing, and we're just gonna see where it takes us.
So do you expect to see him playing this year?
I mean, I would hope so, but that's not my job to expect something or to know something, because I'm not the doctor. I don't really know where he's at
right.
with his, with his injury. So, I just know he's in good spirits and, he's working out every day. So we're just going to continue to see.
He also is a funny guy on Twitter, a great follow on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. One of the most outgoing people you're going to meet. So, he's, like I said, he's in great spirits regardless.
Let me ask you this now. A lot of different teammates, a lot of losing over these past few seasons for you. Does the losing wear on you a little bit, man?
Me personally, I can never get used to losing, because through high school, college, majority of the games was winning. And that's one thing I love about this organization, because from the coaching staff all the way down to the last player on the roster, we were so close that we never got used to it. We never came into a game another loss. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's a lot of embarrassing nights and a lot of losing. But me personally, I can definitely speak for the team, and we definitely can never get used to losing. Don't get me wrong, losing will definitely hit you hard. But when you got a good supporting cast and a great group of teammates and coaches, it's a lot easier to cope with. So. That's another thing with me why I love Philadelphia, because I'm here through the terrible and embarrassing times. And I know very soon things are going to switch up, and to be able to be here when Wells Fargo is sold out and rocking, it's just going to be like night and day. So I will just continue to look forward to it.
Tony, you had surgery to repair your torn ACL in your knee. At this point, you had surgery back in February. How is your knee at this point?
Oh, my knee's doing great. As they say, ACL like 6 to 8 months return or process. So I'm a little over 5 months right now. So I'm doing great. Continue to rehab twice a day. We're just taking it one day at a time. And just going to continue to grow and come back. When I feel ready. And like I said, I feel great, and I feel like I'm gonna be better. Than I was, and it's just a process. I'm just going to continue to work on it.
Do you feel like you'll be prepared for the start of the season? I know when it gets better, it gets better. But are you shooting for the start? Obviously, you want to play the start. You want to start the season on the court. But do you expect to be on the court when the season does start?
I don't really got no expectations. I want to play. I don't want to miss no games if it's up to me. But at the end of the day, I got to take care of my body, and a lot of wear and tear. So. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, I'm playing first game of the season. But like I said, if I'm feeling right and everything is going great, and I feel like, I'm back to normal or back better than the course, I'm going to play preseason, But at the end of the day, I want to make sure I'm all the way 100%. I don't want to rush anything, just make sure I'm all the way right. And when the time's right, that's when I'll be back.
We're talking to Philadelphia 76ers guard Tony Wroten. And talk about this rehab process. How difficult has it been for you mentally and physically, not being on the court and not playing and having to deal with rehabbing this knee?
Man, for people who don't know, man, torn ACL rehab is hard, especially the first 3 months. You can't really move your leg, you're not sleeping at night, it's painful. So it's a process. And, I just feel like it's going to make me who I am and who I'm going to continue to be, because, just being able to get through stuff and fight through things. It's not like it's a nagging injury. This is, you're not, like you said, not able to play basketball. Seattle, where I'm from, got the best summer pro-am runs in the country in my eyes. So, it was kind of tough, but I know, so I'm thinking of the bigger picture. It's just going to make me, it just continue to humble me and make me more hungry.
Now, last season, you played 30 games. You had some decent numbers, 16 points per game, 5 assists. You started the season as a point guard. Michael Carter-Williams was hurt. You started the season as a point guard. You got off to a great start as the point guard of the Philadelphia 76ers. Do you see yourself as the starting point guard, as the starting point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers when you are healthy next season?
Yes, most definitely. That's my mindset going in, and that's my mindset, right now. Be a leader, and so I'm talking to the guys now, and I just want to lead the guys in the better basketball and the winning. And like I said, nothing's given. By the end of the day, I feel like that's my mindset. Definitely. Whenever I come back, whenever I decide before the season, right before the season, during the season, I'm gonna continue to work and get whatever I need to get to. And like I said, I'm just trying to come in and be a leader.
Now, in terms of you being the point guard and playing the point guard position, what do you feel like you need to improve on to be one of the better point guards in this league?
Just continue to work on decision making. and it's not like you can, that's something, you continue to work on, but you work on that, watching film and continue to work on with your coaches, and being more vocal as a leader, because majority of my life I was just being a leader, by my actions, by just not vocally. So, being a point guard, you got to be vocal, and you got to make the right decisions. You're like the quarterback on the team. So, every day I'm just trying to better myself in any way to help the team.
Now, this is a contract year for you, Tony. I mean, you're a young man, 22 years old. As we've seen, there's a lot of money out there. A lot of people are getting paid. With that being said, what is your mindset going into this contract year?
Stay healthy. You can't do anything. You can't prove anything when you're injured. I just want to stay healthy, and I just want to, help this team in the better games and the better basketball and, winning. I feel like when you win and everybody's happy, and everything else take care of itself, So it's a very long seasons when you lose and losing, So I just want to continue to grow and continue to, to help my guys win ball games and everything else from there take care of itself.
Now, like you said, you talked about, long season when you're doing a lot of losing. Is there times when you're like, obviously Sam Hinkie has a plan for his organization. Are there times you said, do you question the plan at times?
Nah, never. Because we got our own jobs, I don't question something a GM is doing or, an owner is doing. I just worry about on the court. At the end of the day, it's just trying to trust the process. And I knew coming in when I first came here, we wasn't going to win right away. But, I did, talking to Coach Brown, just having trust in our guys, trusting the team, trusting the organization. And I feel like everything else is, was just going to come together on its own.
Talk about Coach Brown. Obviously, he's been through the losing as well as you have over the past couple of seasons. But you get the sense he's a very good coach. Talk about playing for Coach Brett Brown.
Oh man, he's a player's coach for real, man. He's a great guy, man. And he's one of them guys you just want to run through a wall for him. Player's coach. We trying every night to win games for him because it's more than just basketball with him. He takes you in and always going to dinner, and once you have relationships like that, that's when guys go to bat for you. And he's a hard-nosed coach, but like I said, he came from the Spurs. He got rings, multiple. Right. So anything he got to say, I'm gonna sit down and listen, regardless, even if I don't want to hear it, because he's been there, done that, and he knows what he's doing.
We're talking to Philadelphia 76ers guard Tony Wroten. And Tony, new season, new jerseys, and a new number for Tony Wroten. What number are you going to wear in 2015?
Oh, I'm decided to change my number and wear number 1.
Okay. Is there any reason for number 1? Is there a reason behind it?
That's been, my number. When I got drafted to Memphis, I was number 1. But, obviously, when I got here, Mike had it, so, and when I heard it was available, I decided to change to it and, just a number.
You like the new jerseys?
Yeah, I like them. We bring back to old school look a little bit, especially with the stars, like when Dr. J played. So, and I'm big on fashion and looking good, playing good. So, I was really looking forward to the unveiling of the jersey. So I like them a lot.
Okay, all right. They are nice. I do like them myself as well. We're talking to Sixers guard Tony Wroten. Tony, you got your 3rd annual Tony Wroten Skills Camp coming up in August. Tell us about it.
Oh, man, it's going to be lots of fun and excitement. August 6th through 8th, got the kindergarten up to 8th grade. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of learning, a lot of prizes. We'd love to have fun. And, it's 3rd annual, we're just going to continue to grow, and being able to have my camp in the city I grown up in, the neighborhood. I grew up in my old high school, Garfield High School in Seattle. Just a blessing, So I was once the little kid who looked up to the NBA players. So once I'm able to give back, it's just like, a dream come true. And, with the high school division, we got guys come from all across the country to play. It's, invitation only. So we're just trying to continue to grow, man. It's going to be lots of fun.
and fans, August 6th through the 8th. Make sure you go out and support it. If you're out in the Seattle, Washington area, make sure you go to TonyWrotenCamp.com and support all the great things going on with Tony Wroten and his Skills Academy. There's been a lot of ballers who've come out of Seattle over the years. Who's your favorite? Who's been your favorite baller from Seattle?
Jamal Crawford.
Okay.
He was like a mentor to me when I was growing up, and still is a mentor. So, and it's just more than basketball with him, you know. And he helped me grow, and he helped me become, you know, an NBA player, and you know, and we know what he can do on the court. So, you know, definitely Jamal Crawford, you know, my favorite player from Washington.
Okay. Jamal Crawford, I mean, that's not a bad player. I mean, he's a guy, obviously, could stroke the J, silky smooth, definitely a guy who could put the ball in the basket. Like yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So, fans, make sure you go to TonyWrotenCamp.com. Also, hit this man up on Twitter at @TRoten_LOE. Again, support all the great things going on with Tony Wroten. Tony, pleasure talking to you, man. Wish you nothing but the best of luck in this upcoming season. Nothing but the best of luck with your skills camp. Let's do this again.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.